Hello, buddy. This is Sarjab here, and welcome to That Comic Show, Episode 6, Part 2. And today I'm going to be doing, this week, and today, by the way, this is a Wednesday, sorry, I'm going to be doing another top 10 list, and in this part, I'm going to be doing, my top 10 all new, all different Marvel / Marvel Now 2.0 books that I want to try out. That I want to try is what I called it. But so yeah, these are some books that I really want to give a try and really want to read. So yeah, I'm actually recording with a screen recording app on my phone. So I downloaded some pictures just to show you guys the covers of each book. You will be seeing only the issue number 1 to each series, because of course I haven't gotten the book yet. So I'm going to show you guys the number 1 because that's for the issue I would be getting. So yeah. Just want to say that. It is actually, I might actually pick up 1 or 2 of these books, for Christmas. I might, because I'm buying, quite a bit, I'm buying a lot of my Christmas gifts for myself, but from other people. I'm just getting a lot of money this year, a lot of money in gift cards, so, I'm buying a lot of comics this year, and there might be, you guys might be seeing the longest haul that I've ever, recorded and uploaded this year, unless I have to split into parts because I won't have enough space to hold, excuse me, such a long video. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get right into my list with my number, excuse me. Oh wait, before I get into my list, I do have 4 honorable mentions, so I gotta remember that. Yeah, I have some honorable mentions to show you guys, which I kind of threw this list together last night, so maybe some of these are out of the order. I actually want to read them, or I actually want to give them a try, and like maybe some of the honorable mentions actually belong on this list instead of some of the things actually on this list. Sorry, my mouth tastes really weird right now. I don't know if I'm bleeding or something, but my mouth tastes weird, and I haven't ate anything in a while, so yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to begin this list with my number 10, which is Black Panther. I can actually walk around now since it's just recording my screen. I'm still on my bed. But yeah, which is Black Panther issue number 1. I want to try out Black Panther from all new, all different Marvel. Probably the main reason I want to try, well, there's 2 reasons probably that I want to try Black Panther out. Just because of Captain America Civil War. He was great in that. And I've heard that was a really true to the source adaptation too, and I've heard how awesome and how badass of a character that Black Panther is, and how cool, how awesome T'Challa is, and whatever. So those are the main reasons I want to give Black Panther a try, and I've been thinking about trying it for months. I actually almost picked it up. I almost picked it up when it first came out in April, but I decided not to. Because actually one of the reasons I decided not to is because I told myself I don't want to pick up too many new books, and then look at me now, I've picked up a lot of new books since, but I told myself one of the reasons is because I was like, I'm gonna be picking up Steve Rogers' Captain America number 1, because I know something big happens in it, and I do want to give it a try. So I'm gonna pick up Steve Rogers' Captain America, which was and that was one of the things I picked over getting Black Panther, which I don't regret, because I really enjoyed that first issue of Captain America, of Steve Rogers' Captain America, although I haven't picked up any more since. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to move on to my number 9, which is Web Warriors issue number 1. This is a series I wanted to read since before it first came out. I've wanted to read this forever, but one of the reasons I haven't picked this up yet, well, one of the reasons I didn't pick this up at first, because I hadn't finished the Spider-Verse miniseries from Secret Wars, but that was one of the reasons. But I have finished that since. I finished actually that series a long time ago, but I just haven't found a good time to pick up this book yet. This probably could have ranked higher on my list, but really, there's so many good series, I didn't feel like I could put this book that high, and also I didn't put this book higher because I have another Spider-related character's book on this list that is actually really high up. So yeah, I didn't want to have too many Spider character books on this list, because really I probably could have put like all the Spider books on this list, but I decided to only put 2 on, and Web Warriors was one of the 2. So yeah, I've wanted to read this book for a while, but I first had to finish Spider first, and now I finished it. Just haven't found a good time to get it, and I'm about to get interrupted. Anyway, my number 8 is The Punisher. Yeah, so sorry guys. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to actually stop this recording right now. There's gonna be a cut in this video, but yeah. But I'll see you guys after this cut, and you guys probably just saw my next 2 on this list, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm about to get interrupted, so I need to stop this. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you in a second. Well, I am just an idiot. I did not realize I could just pause my recording and then press play again when I wanted to record again. And actually, I might have to use that tactic because I might get interrupted again here. So, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, my number 8 is The Punisher issue number 1. The main reason why I want to read this book now is because Punisher is quickly becoming one of my favorite characters. He was an honorable mention on my top 10 list of Marvel characters. But because I have been reading Punisher from 2009, that series from 2009, which was around the Dark Reign time, and that has been so good, I've now got really interested in the character that is the Punisher, and I want to read more. So yeah, I plan to pick up the Punisher probably decently soon, and actually the Punisher might be one of the issues I pick up for Christmas, because I actually did see issue number 1 last time I was at the comic shop, and I had the urge to get it for a second. So yeah, I'm gonna just pause my video quickly. So yeah, there shouldn't be a cut here, but I am gonna pause the video. So I just want to tell you guys that. Okay, I'm sorry for 2 cuts in this video, and actually this is my second take of picking up from here. But I actually got through this one and realized this is my number 7, and I realized my number 6, I don't have a picture of my number 6, and I tried to download a picture and it wouldn't work. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to explain to you guys what my number 6 is, or I can show you through. I might just show you if I switch tabs quickly, but yeah, I might just do that. But my number 7, like I said in my last take, is the Uncanny Inhumans issue number 1. I deleted that last take. I just some of the reasons I added this, besides this being a great team and being being interested because Beast, who is an X-Men, is on this team, and then also Human Torch is on this team. I know because he's on the team because he's with Medusa and whatever. But this also has Black Bolt and Medusa Black Bolt and Medusa are also on the team. I don't know who the other 2 characters are, and both are awesome characters that I've seen so far. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. And the other reason is because I wanted a bit of diversity, and I wanted an Inhuman series on this list, and I would have kind of felt bad if I didn't put one on, so I decided to. Anyway, I'm gonna that was my number 5, but my number 6 is actually my number 6 is, as you can see, Old Man Logan issue number 1. I decided to add this book because I've never read a Wolverine book before, and plus I've been really interested in this book just because there's I know there's a sort of almost cult-like following behind the character that is Old Man Logan. So I've been kind of interested to see if this character is as cool as people say, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. So yeah, and you guys just saw some of my lists down there, but whatever, that's fine. Moving on, that was my number 6, Old Man Logan. My number 5 is Sam Wilson, Captain America number 1. I actually started talking about this one before I messed up so badly. The first of 2 Captain America books that are still ongoing. At least to my knowledge, I think this book is still going. Yeah, I've been really interested in picking this book up ever since it came out, if not before, with the previews. But I wasn't sure. I think Rick Remender's writing this book. I know he wrote the first volume with Falcon as Captain America, the all-new Captain America. Actually, he might not be writing this anymore. But, yeah, I hope he is, but I don't think he is, actually, now that I think about it. But I just been really interested. I just want to see how Sam Wilson is as Falcon. I just want to get more Sam Wilson in the comics, so that's why this book is on the list. But moving on to my number 4, which is Scarlet Witch issue number 1. Since Scarlet Witch has joined the MCU, I've learned a lot about her doing research and stuff. But I've never picked up a Scarlet Witch centric book. So that's I really do want to do that, and this is actually a top contender for a book I might pick up for Christmas time. Just because I almost got this book when it first came out, and actually this came out I think this time last year, last December, did it not? It's been about a year since this came out, I think, but I've been really interested to see how this book is, and see how the comics treat Scarlet Witch, and if they play over in Sandy and anything, and yeah, just really awesome. Oh, this has got a Jessica Jones ad on it, so that might have been earlier than December this book came out. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, really cool, really exciting. And I'm going to move on to my number 3, which is Thanos, issue number 1. I almost picked this one up a few weeks ago, but I decided not to. I might pick it up, though, when I go to my comic shop again, which I'm going on the 27th, which is 2 days after Christmas and 1 day after Boxing Day, because they are holding a sale that day. So I'm heading back there with probably a shit ton of money to spend in gift cards for there, so I might pick this book up depending on how I feel that day, because I do really want to give this a try. Thanos is like a wildly popular character right now with the Infinity movies coming out, or whatever, or at least one of them's called Infinity, but with the two more Avengers movies coming out in the next few years, and plus all the awesomeness that he apparently is. Thanos is apparently an awesome character. I've seen a bit of Thanos, and from what I've seen, he is an awesome character, so I can understand the hype. But I want to get a glance into Thanos, and a glimpse. I want to get. Excuse me. I want to I want to see the hyped more, and I just want a glimpse and a glance into the awesomeness that is Thanos with this first issue. So yeah, and I know it also involves his son Thane, and some another character I think that's really it involves other characters besides just him. So yeah. Moving on to my number 2 before we have some honorable mentions. I have 4 honorable mentions, like I said before. But my number 2 is Radioactive Spider-Gwen issue number 1. Of course, this is the other Spider book I have on my list. The thing that's been holding me behind from getting this issue and starting the series is the fact that I have not finished the volume 0 / the first volume of Spider-Gwen yet. I still have 2 issues to get. I've got the first 3 out of 5 issues. So I actually might pick up the last 2 issues for Christmas just to finish off a series, because that is my goal, is to finish off a series this Christmas. It's kind of between that, A-Force, and there's a ton of series I could probably finish, like Silk and some other series. But I actually almost finished A-Force when I last went to get the books I talked about before, because I already have 14 books and some supplies for Christmas already, and I plan to get more. So I almost picked up the last 3 issues I need of A-Force then, but I decided not to. From that's the Secret Wars series, by the way. But I have that's the main reason I haven't picked up this issue yet, is because I need to pick up the last 2 issues of volume 0 of Spider-Gwen, which I will probably end up doing just so I can finish that series. And I might even pick up issue number 1 of this series just to give it a good try, and that'd be free Spider-Gwen issues, and that'd be cool. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna move on to my audible mentions now. I'm probably not gonna talk too much about these ones, but maybe I will. But I have 4, and let's go. Moon Knight issue number 1. Moon Knight seems like a really interesting character. It plays with the mental health issue. It plays with mental health, and it plays with insanity and all that nice stuff. So it's more about mentality, and it's not all about like the physical stuff, which is cool. So yeah. Then I have the Mighty 4 issue number 1, which is a book I've wanted to pick up for a while. I got a picture of it's a gatefold cover, so yeah, I thought I'd get a picture of the gatefold cover since I saw it, and yeah, cool. I have the first 5 issues of the last volume slash first volume of Jane Foster S4, which was just called 4. I have to finish that. There was 8 issues plus an annual, so I have 4 more issues of that to get. Maybe I could find those issues when I go and maybe get those. But yeah, that'd be cool. That's actually one of the first series that I've read. That was like, well, that was the second Marvel series I read after Amazing Spider-Man, the last volume. I think this was the second or third Marvel series I've ever read was 4. So yeah, nostalgia, and I'm probably due to read over those 5 issues of 4 again. But yeah. Anyway, gonna move on to another honorable mention in Miss Marvel. I've read like the first arc of her first volume of Kamala Khan's first volume as Miss Marvel. And I've seen her in all new different Avengers and stuff. And Kamala Khan is just awesome. Miss Marvel is just awesome. So I just really want to read this, and I probably will pick this up at some point. But I kind of wanted to get the last volume first, and I do have the first issue in this, but it's the second printing. I actually looked one of the last times I went to the comic shop to see if they had issue 2 or to see if they had to see what issues they had of Miss Marvel, and they didn't have any. They didn't have issue 2 or anything. They didn't have issue 2 from the last volume, so I couldn't continue it. But I might just pick up this volume and not worry about reading the last volume as much. I mean, I did read the first arc, so I would probably skip the first arc if I really wanted to read the last volume, or just get any issues that are there. But yeah, I might pick this book up at some point. And then the last honorable mention, which actually probably belongs on this list more than Old Man Logan did, but as the Wolverine book I really want to read, I actually want to read this book more than Old Man Logan, but like I said earlier, I kind of just threw this list together without fully thinking, but this should really be my number 6 and not Old Man Logan, and Old Man Logan should be my honorable mentions. But all new Wolverine issue number 1. I really want to read this book. I actually almost picked this book up. I've said this quite a bit actually on this list when this first came out. I actually had this book in my hands on multiple occasions when I was there. That's how close I was to getting this. Out of all the books on this list, this is the book I've been closest to getting because I had it in my hands on 2 or 3 separate occasions when I was there when it first came out. But I decided not to get it because I was already getting quite a few books at the time, and I have more books than I did back then. So yeah, I kind of regret not getting it, but I actually might pick it up just for Christmas, just to like make up for not getting it when I probably should have, because I feel like it's probably a really good book since X-23 took over Laura Kinney as Wolverine. But yeah, seems really interesting, and yeah, my last honorable mention. But the number 1 book that I want to try from All New or Different Marvel / Marvel Now 2.0, this one's from All New or Different Marvel. And this is one of the first books from All New or Different Marvel, and it is Doctor Strange, issue number 1. Now, of course, one of the main reasons that I want to get this book is because of the new movie, and I haven't even watched the movie yet, but the movie is supposedly awesome, and it's just also because I want to explore the magical aspect of the Marvel universe, and I want to see the magic side of things. And Doctor Strange does seem like a cool character, and I actually almost did pick this book up when it first came out. I did have this book also in my hands when it first came out, because it came out at the same time as like Amazing Spider-Man and Invincible Iron Man and the Contest of Champions, and all those books came out. I had this and Contest of Champions at the time. I have Contest of Champions number 1 now, but I didn't pick it up when it first came out. But I had this in my hands with Amazing Spider-Man, Invincible Iron Man, but I said to myself, I can't really afford this right now. I can only get a set number of books, so I'm gonna put this back. And I actually might have put it back for something else. I don't know what it would have been, but yeah, just decided not to get this, and I kind of regret, because every time I read the previews, Doctor Strange is one of the books that catches my eye. So I read the description of what's going on right now, and I'm like, shit, that sounds really interesting. So I regret not getting it. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this part of the comic countdown, the last part 2, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and even share if you would like to. Check out my Twitter, RJGaming at RJGaming1. Tune in tomorrow for another. This was only day 4 of the 12 Days of Comics, so yeah, just stay tuned, because I have daily videos for now until the 12 Days of Comics are finished, and yeah, and I'll still have like semi-regular videos after that, because I want to get on more semi-regular schedule. But yes, anyway, guys, I will see y'all later, and peace out.